Snapchat TV. Subscribe.
He has also talked about it. That left hook is so very and it's so long and so precise and so hard, but
Do you want Jermell to fight? Is it disappointing? You guys journeyed all the way to the top and now on the biggest stage. Do you want Charlo? Do you want the Charlo? Do you want Maul here? What do you think about all that?
You know, this family affair thing has been really crazy, and I try not to touch on that topic too much because at the end of the day, I love my brother, but I think we just at this current moment we don't see eye to eye, and it has a lot to do with what he wants in his life and what I want in mine. It's two completely different things, and growing up and growing apart from each other is just a part of the nature, and I have to tend to accept things just like I accept certain people, and I accept the good that come with the bad, and so one day hopefully we speak again, but right now I'm just not in a moment or a mood to want to deal with that havoc that he brings and all of that kind of stuff, but I'm a dog, I'm an animal for my brother too, and so I'll rock with him. If he's not here for fight night, it's okay, he can't fight for me anyways, so I'm not, it don't hurt my feelings or whatever it is, I hope he, get ready or get back in the ring, and because it seems like I've been fighting I've been putting on for the Charlos, and that kind of goes and stems to the issue. I did this for us. I did this for Lions only, and so I don't want nobody attacking the brand and bringing us down, and I feel like we have had a bunch of hiccups on his end that has, tarnish our character and our name a little bit, but I'll be the one that bring it back up. I'll be the one that continue to do it for us. I love my brother and I want the best for him, and I want to see him continue to be the world champion that he is.
What's going on, people? It's Backchat TV, and we're back with another story. This story is concerning boxing, but it goes a bit deeper than that because it's actually got a personal element to the story. We are going to talk about the clash between Canelo Alvarez at a super middleweight, 168-pound undisputed champion, and Jermell Charlo, another undisputed champion at 154, moving up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez in a few hours' time, Saturday. Obviously, a lot of people are extremely excited for the clash. Jermell Charlo has been really trying to get this fight. Actually, both twins have been trying to get a fight with Canelo Alvarez, and we thought it would be the older twin, Jermell Charlo. At 160, I thought that they would make that fight happen, but certain things happened. It's been rumored that Jermell Charlo is been having a lot of issues with his ex-wife, estranged wife. They're getting a divorce, and custody battles and things like that. It's definitely taking its toll on the older brother, Jermell Charlo, and he's kind of gone into a bit of a depression. And this depression is actually what has caused the rift between them. I think Jermell is kind of done feeling sorry for his brother. His brother's been out of the ring for a very long time. He's been just, not doing anything. And instead of getting better with time off, it seems like he's been regressing. And this is making Jermell Charlo kind of really upset and kind of annoyed with his brother. I think he's trying to get him to get back in the ring, and uphold their name, because, they had a great name, because he's a champion at 160 and then he's a champion at 154, and they're both champions in their weight classes. And now Jermell Charlo is scared of, their name kind of being tarnished. And I think he kind of thinks his brother's lazy and kind of whining. But whatever's happened, there's definitely a rift between them. They're no longer talking at the moment. And he said he loves his brother, but at the moment they don't see eye to eye. Now, is this rift going to affect the fight? Who knows? This is one thing for Canelo, one advantage for Canelo, because it's the first time that the brothers have been kind of separate, especially for big fights. Now that his brother's not going to be there, like I said, how is it going to affect him? Is he going to carry that animosity into the ring? Is it going to take him off his game plan against Canelo, which if he's off his game plan, he won't win. You know, this is the toughest fight of his career. He's coming up for the first time fighting 2 weight classes above, and he's fighting a veteran, someone who's gone up and down and fought champions and gone to 175 and beaten champions and lost to the best, one of the best in Bivol at 175. And then, you know, he's beaten so many fights. He's so experienced that this really is a big ask for someone who hasn't done this before. You know, so he's going to have his A game, and any distraction at all is going to definitely affect him. But having said that, in the actual interview, he said that he feels calm, he feels relaxed, and he's happy that he hasn't got his brother around him causing havoc. So apparently his brother's energy is a negative energy and is starting to be seen as a negative effect on him. And he did seem very cool, calm and collected, to be honest, which is funny because I've always thought that it's the older brother that is the calm and collected one. But, you know, I don't know. Basically, is it going to affect him or not? He seems, on the surface, calm, collected, ready to do a job. And he seems very focused. A lot of people are saying that they don't like this version of Charlo. He's too polite. He's being too polite. Everyone knows him as being, you know, in your face and very angry. And he takes that anger in the ring and he gets those knockouts. But he seems to be very calm and collected. He's been very respectful of Canelo. And they say it's a bit too much. Where's that dog that they want to see? And I'm not sure. I was thinking the same thing as well at one point until I saw this interview. And then I thought he seemed very calm and still very determined, you know. So personally, I think he's got the balance right. I think sometimes he was too aggressive and that sometimes got him in trouble, even if he did get the knockout. There were times when he was too aggressive, like against Harrison, where he got outboxed. And I think this might be the perfect time for him to implement a more strategic game plan against Canelo. So, you know, I think it could work in his favour. I still got Canelo beating him because initially I made a video saying that Canelo's just got too much experience. He's looking sharp in his recent workout. I think he's going to have too much for Charlo. But recently I've been swayed back the other way as well. I watched a few highlights of Charlo to see what exactly it was about him that I liked initially in the beginning. And it's his speed and power, to be honest. He has very fast hand speed. I didn't actually realize he was so fast. He has very hard hand speed. He does hit pretty hard. He does have power. I do think that he has more power than some fighters that Canelo has faced. But I think it's the speed, the combination of the speed and the power, which is going to be something that's going to be new for Canelo. If there is going to be anything that troubles Canelo, it will be the speed and the power. But yeah, as I say, Jermell Charlo is a live dog in there. He gets knockouts. He goes for knockouts. He's not someone trying to box from the outside all the time. He will take his advantage. And Canelo is kind of almost tailor-made for him because he does come forward. He has got a shorter reach. He's not someone who's going to be boxing him like Harrison on the outside. He's someone who's going to come in with his hands up and wait for Charlo to shoot so that he can counter sometimes. And I think that suits Charlo because Charlo just has fast hand speed. He is quite athletic, more athletic than Canelo at least. I think he will be able to get out the way of shots and land his own shots. But we'll see within the first few rounds if he can't land on Canelo, because Canelo is much more difficult to land on than people think. When he's at his peak, he's moving his head right in front of you. You can't touch him. We saw Daniel Jacobs, who's a great boxer, not be able to touch Canelo at all. So, you know, if within the first few rounds, if Charlo's very aggressive and he still can't touch Canelo, then it's a wrap, definitely a wrap. But if he can and he stuns Canelo and the speed is causing Canelo some trouble, it might be a long night for Canelo. So I'm not sure. I like I said previously, I said Canelo. I don't want to change my mind. I would like to change my mind and go for Charlo, but I'm not quite convinced enough yet, so I'm still going for Canelo, but I'm definitely being swayed. I mean, I would say the supreme confidence that Charlo showed in this interview in particular kind of has swayed me the other way, so maybe I'll get behind him. Let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to win? Final prediction. I'm on to another one.
Man, guess who's back? I said, guess who's back?
I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who tuned into my channel today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and share the video and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you.